Chapter 1. The Protector's Gambit. In the heart of the Red Keep, Lord Eddard Stark stands alone, the weight of King Robert's dying decree heavy upon his shoulders. Protector of the Realm, a title thrust upon him in Robert's final moments, a charge to safeguard the kingdom until Joffrey Baratheon comes of age. But Eddard knows the truth behind Joffrey's parentage, a secret that could unravel the very fabric of the realm. Enter Renly Baratheon, the young and ambitious brother of the late king, with a proposal that could tip the balance of power in Westeros. Renly speaks of seizing the throne while Cersei and her children sleep, an audacious plan to secure his own claim to the throne. Renly, Lord Eddard, the time for action is upon us. With your authority and my support, we can rid the realm of the Lannister threat and restore stability. Eddard listens with a calculating eye, his mind already racing through the possibilities. Renly's plan is risky, but it presents an opportunity to rid the realm of the Lannister menace once and for all. However, Eddard knows that such a move must be executed with precision, lest it plunge the realm into further chaos. Eddard, Renly, your proposal is bold, but we must proceed with caution. We cannot risk further instability in the realm. Renly nods, sensing the shrewdness behind Eddard's words. He knows that beneath the mask of honor lies a man willing to do what is necessary to protect the realm. Chapter 2. The Game of Thrones. As tensions escalate in King's Landing, Eddard finds himself caught between two warring factions, the Baratheon brothers, Stannis and Renly. Stannis, the rightful heir to the Iron Throne, remains secluded in Dragonstone, while Renly seeks to usurp his claim with the support of the Tyrells. Eddard navigates the treacherous waters of court politics with cunning and guile, seeking to outmaneuver his adversaries at every turn. He knows that to secure the realm, he must first unite the fractured factions of Westeros. Meanwhile, in the shadows of the Red Keep, Littlefinger and Lord Varys ply their trade, weaving webs of deception and intrigue. Eddard senses their machinations and knows that he must tread carefully if he is to emerge victorious in the Game of Thrones. Littlefinger, my lord, perhaps it is time to consider making peace with the Lannisters. They hold considerable wealth and influence, and it would be prudent to have them as allies. Eddard considers Littlefinger's counsel, weighing the risks and rewards of such an alliance. He knows that the Lannisters are a powerful foe, but he also understands the importance of securing allies in the struggle for the Iron Throne. In the halls of King's Landing, as whispers of treason and betrayal echo through the Red Keep, Lord Eddard Stark shares a moment of clandestine conversation with the enigmatic Lord Varys, the master of whispers. Varys regards Eddard with a piercing gaze, his words laced with skepticism and concern. Lord Varys, my lord, what of Joffrey? There are whispers in the shadows, murmurs of doubt that echo through the streets. Is he truly the rightful king? Or does a darker truth lurk behind his golden crown? Eddard's brow furrows as he considers Varys's words, knowing that the time has come to reveal the truth hidden within the shadows. Eddard Stark, Lord Varys, the time for secrets is at an end. Joffrey is not the trueborn son of King Robert Baratheon. He is the product of incest, born of Cersei Lannister and her brother Jaime. The Iron Throne sits upon a throne of lies, and it is time that the realm knows the truth. Varys absorbs the revelation with a solemn nod, his mind already calculating the implications of such a revelation. For in the Game of Thrones, where loyalty is a rare commodity and deceit lurks around every corner, the truth is a weapon more powerful than any sword. As the shadows deepen and the winds of war begin to stir, Lord Eddard Stark stands poised on the precipice of history, his honor and cunning his only allies in a world where even the noblest of intentions can lead to ruin. Eddard, Stannis' claim is legitimate, but Renly's support cannot be ignored. We must find a way to reconcile their differences if we are to avoid further bloodshed. As the Game of Thrones plays out across the Seven Kingdoms, Lord Eddard Stark knows that he must navigate the treacherous waters of court politics with cunning and resolve. With enemies at every turn and the fate of the realm hanging in the balance, he will need all his wits and honor to emerge victorious. But little does he know that his ultimate plan, to install Stannis as king and legitimize Jon Snow, will set into motion a series of events that will shape the fate of Westeros for generations to come. Chapter 3. A Clash of Wills. As tensions mount in the heart of King's Landing, Lord Eddard Stark finds himself engaged in a heated exchange with Renly Baratheon, the charismatic and ambitious younger brother of the late King Robert. Renly's eyes blaze with determination as he presses his case, his words dripping with honeyed persuasion. Renly Baratheon, Lord Stark, you cannot deny the truth of my claim. The Iron Throne belongs to me by rights of birth and the support of the people. Stannis sits in Dragonstone, brooding over his rightful inheritance like a shadow in the night. It is time for action, my lord. Time to seize what is rightfully ours. But Eddard Stark remains unmoved, his gaze steely and unyielding. Eddard Stark, Renly, you speak of ambition, but what of duty? Stannis is the rightful heir to the throne, and it is our duty to see him seated upon it. The realm cannot withstand another war of succession, not when the true enemy lurks beyond the wall. Renly bristles at Eddard's words, his pride wounded by the older man's refusal to bend to his will. Renly Baratheon, and what of the small folk, Lord Stark? Do their lives not matter in the face of your precious duty? Stannis is a cold, unforgiving man, a ruler who would sooner see his subjects suffer than lift a finger to help them. Is that truly the king you wish to see upon the throne? Eddard's jaw tightens, his resolve hardening like iron in the forge. Eddard Stark, Stannis may be stern, but he is just, and if he strays from the path of righteousness, then we shall deal with him accordingly. But first, we must unite the realm under a single banner, lest we tear ourselves apart in our quest for power. Renly, I offer you this choice. Stand with me, and together we shall see Stannis crowned king. But should he prove unworthy, then the Starks shall stand with you in your bid for the throne. Renly's expression softens, his eyes narrowing as he considers Eddard's proposal. For in the end, even the most ambitious of men must recognize the wisdom of honor and duty. And in the Game of Thrones, where alliances are forged and broken with the turn of a cloak, such alliances may prove to be the difference between victory and defeat. Chapter 4. The Bastard's Legacy. As the Game of Thrones unfolds in King's Landing, Lord Eddard Stark begins to lay the groundwork for his ultimate plan, to legitimize Jon Snow, his nephew, and son of his sister Lyanna Stark and Prince Rhaegar Targaryen. But Eddard knows that timing is crucial, and he must first weaken the Lannisters before revealing Jon's true parentage. To achieve his goals, Eddard must turn the tide of war in his favor. He communicates with his son Robb Stark, who newly declared Eddard as king in the north and himself as the rightful heir to Winterfell, urging him to strike at the heart of Lannister power in the Westerlands. By diverting the Lannisters' attention with a strategic attack on Casterly Rock, Eddard aims to weaken their hold on the realm. Meanwhile, Eddard sets his sights on Tyrion Lannister, the black sheep of House Lannister. He knows that Tyrion holds a deep-seated resentment towards his family, particularly his father, Tywin Lannister. Eddard plans to exploit Tyrion's vulnerabilities by revealing the truth about his first wife, Tisha, whom Tywin had cruelly cast aside. Chapter 5. The Lion's Roar. As tensions escalate between the Starks and the Lannisters, Eddard Stark makes his move, orchestrating a series of strategic maneuvers to weaken his enemies from within. With Robb Stark leading the charge in the Westerlands, the Lannisters find themselves stretched thin, their grip on power beginning to falter. Meanwhile, Eddard confronts Tyrion Lannister with the truth about Tisha, exposing the dark secrets that have long haunted House Lannister. Tyrion, enraged by his father's betrayal, begins to question his loyalties, torn between his family and his own sense of justice. As the Lannisters' hold on the realm weakens, Eddard sees an opportunity to reveal Jon Snow's true parentage and legitimize him as a Stark Targaryen heir. With the support of Stannis Baratheon and the backing of the North, Eddard aims to unite the realm under a new banner, one that honors the legacy of both houses Stark and Targaryen. But little does Eddard know that his actions will set into motion a chain of events that will shake the foundations of Westeros to its core. As the Game of Thrones reaches its climax, Eddard Stark must navigate the treacherous waters of court intrigue with cunning and resolve, lest he be consumed by the very forces he seeks to control.